Hi, everybody. This is Dennis from the Dennis and Andy Show. I'm going to do a full review of Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters IG-88. It's a one shot labeled Born to Kill. Rodney Barnes wrote it, and Guiu Vilanova did the art. Um, and we'll pick up cool opening shot. It talks about organic beings and how they're affected and their ceremonies, and it's a tribute to life. And for the enlightened, such as the Jedi and the Sith, there was a belief that the spirit endures beyond the demise of its physical host. But when you're coming to droids, you know there is no real eternal life for it. Although its reputation, IG-88's, was forged in victories throughout the galaxy, the legacy of even the greatest of droids, they end in death. IG-88 was hired by the Umbarian to defeat Darth Vader. So IG-88 was virtually undefeated up until Vader. He's able to calculate and basically predetermine any and all moves that could be made. His strategy is just unparalleled. However, the Force is an advantage that cannot be overcome by logic and planning, and ultimately, it was the ultimate defeat for IG-88. So Vader wound up taking him out. But on the bright side, machines can be rebuilt. All that is required is the desire and mechanical acumen. And there's this guy named RB919 or 919. He has both. He winds up finding the IG-88 pieces, and he's going to rebuild him. Of course, there's guards that are trying to stop him, and he's actually pretty good on the draw. Gets them all, and he's ready to start resurrecting IG-88. We kind of get a little bit of his background, that he's incredibly skilled and experienced at repairing and rebuilding and restoring all types of droids. He was hired by this person, Diva Lompop, a bounty hunter of considerable note. She was sought her own bounty hunter, IG-88. She figures he's the only one capable of succeeding in this particular mission. So she paid him a lot of money to basically go through and rebuild him. He found out that Boba Fett is ultimately going to be the target. So he goes, I make no judgments in regard to bounty hunters and their nasty business. The galaxy is a dangerous place and is growing ever more so as the time marches on. Thus, the need for creations that can capture, enjoy, and elude justice. With the number of high-profile bounties collected, it amazes me that IG-88's reputation is one of efficiency over excellent, and one that is seen an entity to merely repairs. I can relate. So he starts thinking about, gee, I could make IG-88 invincible. And then, of course, I could reprogram him to do my will, even though she's paying me a lot of money to do it. Or I could just program him to maybe serve me as soon as the job's done, so I get paid and I get his help at basically making a lot of money. So he revives him and he goes, where am I? You are on my vessel. I am RB919, and Diva Lompop contacted me to assemble you, and the name of retrieving a bounty. That all the details of your mission is implanted on the chip. You will receive your directives. It's been an honor to return you to the galaxy. Yes. I like to test your proficiency in regard to my repairs, of course. And then it's a cool shot. Boom. Just gone that quickly. Thank you, RB919. I am in perfect operating order. Intruder alert. The first directive that was installed, the chip you installed on me, said kill all who are no longer needed. Unfortunately, that means you. Pew, 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 pew. Basically takes down all the guards. Suffice to say, that was fun. Again, RB919, thank you for your fine work and your ship, which will help me complete my mission. So she contacts the person that hired her, Lam. So 919 was as good as they claimed. Engineered beyond compare. I never have operated better. Awaiting your next directive. Basically says, here is your target's going to be Boba Fett, the son of Jango Fett. Here's the schematics and all the information for his ship. And he goes, basically, it's all revolving around Han Solo. Which is interesting. He starts having flashbacks, basically, which, of course, you wouldn't think droids would be able to do. Yet I was defeated. Vader considered something I had not, the incomprehensible. Regardless, decapitating oneself does little for reputation, as well as it strengthens the resolve of future operations. So basically, pirates are on their way, and he basically shows off, even with a big, bulky ship, his ability to take out ships, dodge them, and escape. And he starts finding out and starts studying the tactics of Boba Fett, the fact that all of this with dealing with the bounty hunters is about Captain Solo, recovering him. So you can tell already what time frame that this is. It takes place after Empire Strikes Back. It talks about his resolve for celebrating that Boba Fett really is a master. So he tracks him and finds Boba Fett leaves his ship. He's, you can see they're on Tatooine. He walks in. He goes, well, now I'll discover whether Diva Lompop's back channel information is worthy of her boast. Beep, 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 beep. Credits well spent. It lets her right in. And then we see, Captain Solo. The ease of this action is disconcerting. Perhaps this container is a counterfeit. Oh, I assure you it's not. Captain Solo is in here. The codes were correct, although I thought you were too cautious to allow such leaks for your security. First I'll deal with you, then the traitor. Heard Darth Vader destroyed you. As you can see, the rumors of my destruction have been greatly exaggerated. I have been told that testing one skill against the best is the only one way to prove your skill set. Ambition. How quaint. So there winds up being a large attack. The odds of your survival are infinitely small. Thanks for the information. And then ultimately, he goes, timer's come for me to take what is mine. Then Boba Fett, I'll take your life. Bam. Installed this Nar Shirader's case in case the carbonite failed again. Fortunately, it aided in your failure, IG-88. So you see, he takes off, he unthaws, and he starts considering, why did Boba Fett leave me alive? Why did he do all of that? But he goes, I was damaged. Maybe he felt I wasn't worthy. He goes, without a mission or a master, what purpose do I serve? This is something to be considered. In a place devoid of interruptions. So we can see he lands right where he was originally discarded by Vader. And he starts contemplating, and he realizes, I will improve my programming. Unlike those that breathe, I am a machine, but for one as such, time is nothing. The end. So all in all, like I said, IG-8's a favorite character of mine. I thought it was quite interesting. I like the backstory. I like how they tied everything in. I thought the dialogue was quite good. When you really sit down and read this, it feels like when you're picturing what IG-88 would sound like. I thought the artwork was fine and perfectly paired up for this story. If you're a fan of IG-88 or you're following the War of the Bounty Hunters, I think you're going to enjoy this. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5. I thought it was solid. I thought it was one of the better additions into the War of the Bounty Hunters. So smash the like and subscribe button. Leave your comments below. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? Is there something else you wanted to add? Let me know your thoughts on there. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you'll know then on Wednesdays when we go live, you can join us live and talk to us and let us know about things you want to talk about. And I look forward to hearing from you all soon. Thanks.